You ever hear about that one guy from the 1300s who people claim is still alive today?
Wait, are you talking about Nicolas Flamel? The real-life guy people say discovered the Philosopher's Stone?
That's him. Born in Paris in 1330. He wasn't a scientist or royalty or anything. Just a guy running a small bookstore. Total nobody.
But then, legend says he got his hands on this ancient book, the Book of Abraham the Mage. Weird symbols, astrological signs, ancient Hebrew, totally unreadable.
And according to Flamel, that book held the recipe for the Philosopher's Stone, a mythical object that could turn any metal into gold and grant immortality.
Flamel spent over 2 decades studying that book. Not just reading it was decoding, translating, experimenting. Imagine obsessing over one book for 21 years.
And then suddenly, boom, wealth, quietly. No lottery, no land deal. He just started giving money away. Hospitals, churches, schools. But no one could explain how.
No one. Even back then, people were suspicious. This wasn't normal merchant wealth. This was I just cracked the laws of physics wealth.
And Flamel, he never bragged. Never claimed anything magical. He just smiled. Let the rumors grow.
And they did. Fast. Stories spread that he had actually succeeded. He'd created real gold. And even more shocking, he and his wife had become immortal.
Yeah, and here's the eerie part. Centuries later, in the 1700s, some historians decided to open his tomb in Paris to study his remains.
You guessed it. Tomb was empty, no bones, no body, nothing.
Gone. Just a name carved in stone and a mystery.
Then came the sightings. 1761 Venice. Someone claimed to see a man matching Flamel's portrait exactly, speaking fluent Latin and Arabic.
1920s Paris. A bookseller swore he met a man who claimed to remember the plague of 1348 like it was last month.
And in 1990, New York City. A conspiracy blogger claimed a quiet old man with strange rings told him, "Philosophy is useless without transmutation."
Okay, that last one could have just been a dramatic chemistry teacher. But still, people keep claiming they've seen him. He's become this living ghost story.
And here's what makes it stick. Flamel's name is in real alchemical texts, not folklore. Actual manuscripts written by 15th and 16th century alchemists. They reference him like he's one of them.
But that book, the Book of Abraham, still missing. Never seen in a museum. No one's ever proven it even existed.
Unless someone still has it, and they're protecting it. Or worse, using it.
Here's a wild theory. What if immortality isn't about living in one body forever, but hopping identities? You live a few decades under one name, disappear, pop up with a new passport, new face, same soul.
So Flamel didn't die, he just changed names. New job, new city, same knowledge.
It's not impossible. I mean, look at how much of our identity is just paper and digital now. If someone's lived long enough, they'd know how to erase themselves better than anyone.
You want to go deeper? In secret society lore, Flamel is said to be part of the Hidden Masters, a group of immortal beings who guard ancient knowledge and only interfere when the world's at risk.
Yeah, they're like supernatural librarians, guiding from the shadows, waiting for the moment humanity's ready or about to screw things up.
Flamel's even mentioned in the Rosicrucians, Theosophists, and even some Freemason texts. Not as a myth, but as a historical figure who unlocked something real.
And pop culture took it and ran Harry Potter's. Flamel is 665 years old, still alive. Marvel made him part of the Eternals. Assassin's Creed says he was protecting ancient artifacts.
But let's come back to reality for a second. What if none of it's true? What if it's just a guy who got mythologized way too hard?
That's possible. But even then, the way his story caught fire for 700 years, that's not random. That's power.
Because deep down, we all want to believe that someone found the secret. That life doesn't have to end. That gold can be made from dirt.
So here's the big what if. If someone offered you the Philosopher's Stone, right now eternal life, infinite wealth, would you take it?
Honestly, maybe. But I'd have to ask, what's the cost? Do you watch everyone you love age and die? Do you live forever? Alone?
Or maybe immortality is a curse, a trap. You live long enough to see everything repeat over and over while you stay unchanged.
Or maybe it's not a curse at all. Maybe immortality is a tool, and the ones who find it. Don't waste it.
So if you ever meet a quiet old man in a bookshop who seems just a little too wise, a little too timeless, maybe ask him what year he was really born.
And if he smiles but doesn't answer, run. Or ask for a copy of the Book of Abraham.
This is Theories That Time Forgot, and if Nicolas Flamel is still out there, he's probably listening.
Or maybe, just maybe, he's already planning his next name.